Greetings, humans, and welcome to a tutorial on Metamem. This module is a fairly simplistic module, but it has a couple of unique features with it. So I'm first going to be going over how a single Metamem works. This module is in some ways similar to the classic module Black Hole, in that multiple metamems all interact with each other and create a sort of a sequence. Anyways, though, for a single metamem, our process is fairly similar. It's simple, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to take this number up here, 4. This is the read. This is what you're going to tell your expert. This number over here is the stage. Each metamem has 3 stages you're going to have to go through. This thing here is basically how you submit. This will change the number. You have all the numbers from 0 to 9, and this arrow here is how you submit. Now, stage 1 is always just the exact same thing as the number up here. So this is 4. We submit that. That's all there is. For the next stage, you see this is now a 2, so we're on stage 2. We take our number here. We're going to put that down here. We're effectively creating multiple sequences of numbers. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to take this second number, the 1, minus the first number. 1 minus 4 is -3. And this is negative, so we add 10, mod 10. So -3 plus 10 is 7. So now we put that below. Now, what we do is we add up the rightmost digit in each of these 2 strings. So 1 plus 7 is 8. And that's what number we submit. Press the right button. Now we have a new number at the top, 2. So, like before, put the 2 on the top string. Now, 2 minus the one before it is 2 minus 1 is a 1. Put the 1 there. Now we do this again with this string. We keep doing it until we get to a single digit. 1 minus 7 is -6, plus 10 is a 4. Now add the rightmost digit of each string. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. Our answer is 7. And the module solves. So as you can see, that is fairly simple. I would like to, so that's basically how to do a single metamem. The more complicated, or at least more long case, is when you have multiple metamems. So that's what I'm going to go over next. I'm going to, let's do 2 metamems. Any more than that, it starts to get a little bit tedious. Now, as you note, this module does not require edgework at all. I suppose I should say what I've been doing here is you say you take all of the digits in order to make a sequence, and then for each pair you take the left number subtracted from the right, create a new sequence that's 1 less number, and keep doing that until you get to 1 digit. That's what these instructions are telling you here. Anyways, so as you can see, both of these metamems are displaying the same digit. In fact, if I change the digit on this metamem, it also changes the digit over here. These things are linked together. Now, so it doesn't really matter which one we start with. So once again, the first number, 2, is just going to be a 2. The first number is always the same as the display. Now 9, so I'm going to put a 9 here. Now, right minus left, 9 minus 2 is a 7. 9 plus 7 is going to be 16. Mod 10 is 6. Now a 4. 4 minus 9 is going to be -5, plus 10 is 5. 5 minus 7 is -2, plus 10 is 8. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 8 is 17. And notice this module now solves. Each metamem solves, I believe, when you have inputted 3 things into it, or it might be when the stage you submit is a multiple of 3. I believe that's actually what it is. Point is that as you continue through this sequence, they will solve one by one. They do not all solve at the same time. And it's usually, if you're doing them, if you're one at a time, then they will solve when you hit a multiple of 3 solves. Anyways, you see here, now we have a 7, but note that this is now on stage 4. This is continuing the sequence from this metamem. So we don't create a new sequence here, we're just going to keep going. So a 7, put the 7 right here. Oh, that's a 6. 7 minus 4 is a 3. 3 minus 5 is a -2, which becomes an 8. 8 minus 8 is a 0.
Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your
7
stations.
plus 3 plus 8 is 18. Submit that. 5. 5 minus 7 is a negative 2, which becomes an 8. 8 minus 3 is a 5. 5 minus 8 is a negative 3, plus 10 is a 7. 7 minus 0 is going to be a 7. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 5 is 19, plus 8 is 27, plus 5 is 32. Then we have a 3. And this procedure just keeps going. 3 minus 5 is a negative 2, which becomes an 8. 8 minus 8 is a 0. 0 minus 5 is a negative 5, plus 10 is 5. 5 minus 7 is negative 2, which becomes 8. 8 minus 7 is a 1. Rightmost digits. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 8 is 22, plus 3 is 25. Submit that, and the module solves. So you'll always have to input 3 times the number of metamems on the bomb. But that's really all there is to it. If you have more metamems, you just keep continuing the sequence. As you can tell, the amount of time each metamem takes will increase as you have more metamems. Again, fairly similar to Black Hole, although this module does not require any solves in between to shorten the sequence. However, I believe that is everything I have to say on this fairly simple module. Hope this has helped you, and have a nice day.